Okay. I am live, apparently. Let me get it set up here. CG, you're here. Oh, yep, here I am. So far on my end, we've got you. Oh, nope, we jumped up from you to 5. All right, we've got Catherine Pierce, Southern Country Living. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Mr. Nathan, Big Daddy. Ooh, I got all kind of folks in here already. Well, thank y'all for stopping by. I ain't got really nothing to talk about. I just figured I'd go live just because. Pratt Screens. Mr. Pratt's in the house. Hey, Mr. Pratt. Peace Little Homestead. Hey, Peace Little Homestead. How y'all doing? Hey, Terry. It's Andy. Big Daddy. Yep, it sure does. I use it mostly out of my front porch right now since I got this plug-in light behind me, but that little solar light, that's my front porch light. Well, it's hanging from my roof on my front porch. Hey, Miss Eileen. Hey, Miss B Lady. So, like I said, I ain't really got nothing in particular to talk about, but I figured I'd go live just to see what everybody else is up to. I do have a garden update I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I've got a couple of... Hey, Miss Kelly. I've got a couple of maters actually growing on my mater plants, and a few little itty bitty baby peppers that I'm going to be showing. And I think I counted 4 the itty bitty baby squashes on my squash plants. But yeah, that's a whole nother video for tomorrow, but I reckon y'all get a sneak peek into that. Southern Country Living. I'm assuming this is Mr. Calvin, but if it's Miss Marie, I'm sorry. But did y'all get anything figured out for that portable shed that y'all just had delivered to your son's house for the AC? Mr. Pratt, it was raining pretty good for a while there, every 2 or 3 days, but we've been without rain for about a week, and it's to the point where I'm wanting rain. Tim and Amy's home. Hey, Miss Amy. Mr. Tim, if you're there too. Hey, Mr. Tim. Taters for Mr. Tim, y'all. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Tim and Amy's Homestead. They're in the chat here. But y'all, I know it rained all winter and most of spring, and I know I was kind of complaining about it a little bit, but we've been close to a week and a half, almost 2 weeks without rain. Y'all, we need some rain. I don't want as much as we had this winter, but oh, Miss B Lady, no rain is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time for me, considering I don't really have a good way to water my garden at the moment, so I am relying pretty much on rainwater to water my garden. That's right, CG. A little rain is a good thing. I said a good, right, nice, light rain for about half a day or so, a couple times a week. Oh, Miss Amy, tell Mr. Tim I hope he feels better, and he needs a full size tater. B lady, I would love to have a hose set up if I had county water, but there ain't even county water pipes run down my road. And considering I ain't got a well yet, the only water I've got is out of 5 gallon buckets that I go get from the state park. So it's kind of hard just to water right out of 5 gallon buckets. Ooh, Miss Amy, you done give me an idea for a video. Rain dance is coming. Big Daddy, what's a sandpoint, Big Daddy? I might know what it is, but I ain't never. If I do know what it is, I ain't never heard it called a sandpoint. Mr. Calvin, Southern Country Living. Yes, sir. I am wanting water catchment. I'm wanting that like all get out, but that's on one of my saving up my pennies lists. I ain't been able to find the drums or the totes at a price that I can afford yet in my area at least. I'm still on the lookout for them, but like I said, it's one of them things that you just gotta save up for it and take what you can get. Hey Rosanna, hey Christy Betts. Oh yes, ma'am, Miss B lady. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. I am wanting to try to do something like that, but again, it's a toss up between saving up my pennies between rain catchment and that, and wanting to do that and everything. I can't do both at the same time, and I'm kind of still in the air between which one I want to do. But either way, I ain't got enough to do both at the same time. So, Big Daddy, I am looking into. I have seen a couple of videos with something like that, kind of, and I am looking into that. If it's something I can afford, it's going to be cheaper than rain catchment and a whole lot cheaper than about the $3,000 average it is around here to drill a well. Hey, Miss Allie. Hey, Miss Candy Wallace. Miss B Lady, the rain catchment that I'm wanting to do is either a few 55 gallon barrel drums, food grade, or them 200 and I think they're 275 gallon IBC totes, the big square looking ones with the metal cage around them. But I want them food grade because they go on my garden. And then you set them outside and then run gutters along one side or both sides of your roof, whichever size the rain sheds off of, and you run a pipe down to them, and that collects all the water. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up the comments and talk. Miss Amy, all right, that's a deal. Rain dance collaboration. Y'all seen it right there in the chat. Hey, Jewish redneck prepper. Yes, Mr. Calvin. I'm looking for pretty much anything to do the rain catchment with. I just don't want. The only thing I've been able to find so far is stuff like Roundup and chemicals that came in it, and I just don't want to be putting that on my garden. Hey, bub, getting started on homesteading. Yeah, Big Daddy. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how far deep I'd have to go. The average well around here is about 100 feet, but that again, that's drilling a well for drinking water and everything. Hey, Mary Beth Smith. Hey, Garden for Cheap. Sorry, let me catch up on my comments for a second. Ooh, CG, you got to call Miss Allie. Bullfrog Swamp Homestead, how y'all doing? Miss B Lady, yes, ma'am. I'd be happy with even one barrel, but around here in my area, I'm having trouble even finding one. I ain't worried about it exactly being food grade just to water the garden, but the only thing I've been able to find is barrels and totes and stuff that came with Roundup in it or some other like major chemicals, and I don't want to be putting that on the garden. That's my only thing. I want to know what came in it. You know what I mean? In other words, I don't want to go through all the trouble of hanging gutters and running the PVC pipe and all that just to be spraying Roundup and killing my plants. You know what I mean? Right, let me catch up on my comments right quick. Respect, right quick. Here we go. Arbor. Christy Betts, I ain't seen that one. I'll have to check that one out. That kind of that might work. I'd have to look into it a little more. The only thing worries me with that is maybe Jackdog being outside all the time. But if I could get it up off the ground where he couldn't get to it and just tip him over, that might actually work. Ooh, CG, you hear that? Miss Kelly's bringing her sewing machine. Miss Kelly, I'll tell you right now, she needs Alabama Crimson Tide everything. Okay, just think Roll Tide. All right. Oh, and if you can hear that, if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I've got to just go right there and let the baby girl dog in because she is well about to break down my door. Excuse me for 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that light. gonna have to watch out. Go. And Baby Girl Dog says, hey. All right, don't listen to CG, y'all. Say roll tide. See, even Baby Girl Dog says roll tide. I know you're a good girl. Bullfrog Swamp Homestead, yeah, we're in about the same boat here in Tennessee. It's been around 2 weeks, and it's been in the mid and high 90s. Hey, Jones Pants. Thank you for coming by. Jim and the Homestead. Miss Lippy! I'm still waiting on that video about that spray foam. You got that right, Miss Christy Bates. It's about the same here. It's been hot and dry. I'm to the point where I was sick of rain to I'm wanting rain. Excuse me. Catherine, the hottest y'all got 75? Ooh, it's up to 75 or so in my little house here with the AC going during the heat of the day. Let me catch up on my comments right quick. Hey, Freaky Geek. Let's see. Freaky, what you about 100 in Celsius? I don't know what that is, but I know it's more than 100 in Fahrenheit. Big A, well, lots of side jobs is a good thing. I know I got all kind of stuff going on. I ain't even had time to video a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Miss B Lady, I've been trying to find stuff. I've looked on Amazon and everything. I just can't afford that for one drum at the moment. But I've been trying to find stuff cheaper. I know it's out there. You just gotta find it at the right time. I just ain't found it yet. And around here at the Lowe's, Home Depot, and all that, the gutters ain't bad at all. I'm looking at maybe $50 to $100 for the gutters and the PVC pipe and everything. It's just the barrels and the totes I'm having trouble finding that I can afford. Oh, buddy, that just makes me want to know that story even more. Hey, Heaven Bound Homestead. Thank you for coming by. Sometimes I use where Miss Amy, I ain't never heard of that before. Um, I'm gonna have to look into that. That does sound pretty interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that for sure. Big Daddy, I have been looking on Craigslist and restaurants. It's just around here they're kind of picky about that kind of stuff. At least the big enough restaurants, close enough to me to justify driving to go get it. Hold on. I seen something about Bub mentioning snow. Bub, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, Bub. No, it is May. We don't need snow. All right, Miss Amy, I'm going to have to look into that for sure. I'd have to find someplace with unlimited water, but that actually might be worth a trip to some place where I can have unlimited water to clean them up. See, Bub, see, baby girl even heard the word snow and she's like, no. See, you see what you did, Bub. All right, go lay down, good girl. Miss B Lady, I have thought about my creek, but it's it's so far down my property. It would cost me about as much from what I've priced so far anyway. Unless there's something I ain't found yet, it would cost me about as much to buy the brand new IBC totes and everything as it would to cost to pipe that water back up here since it's so far back down there. Well, Miss Christie, what actually getting water ain't the biggest problem for me. Um, I go to Chickasaw State Park, which is about 25 minutes away from my house here, and it's $5 a day, no matter how much water you get. You pay the $5, and you can get a 5 gallon bucket of water or 5,000 gallons of water, and anything in between. And I just go fill up every single one of my 5 gallon water buckets. It makes kind of hard water in the garden out of 5 gallon buckets. Oh, CG, tell him baby girl misses him too. Let me catch up on my Seastead. How y'all doing? Thank you for coming by. Well, Miss Chrissy, there's plenty of land for sale right up and down the road right here. I'd be more than happy to go get it for you every time I make a water run. Just saying. Oh, Miss Lippy, yeah, that's definitely a story I need to hear on a video. I think we all need to hear that. Miss Lippy, the average cost of a well around here is the average is right at about $3,000. So, needless to say, that's saving up my pennies for a while before I can get that done. Miss B Lady, that ain't a real. There might be something like that around here, but I ain't found it yet. If there is, like the water delivery guys, um, most folks around here get it figured up and into their mortgage. But I started with a raw piece of land and started building on that instead of buying a pre-existing house or something like that. And I didn't want to go real big into debt, so I didn't go to a bank or anything to get a mortgage. So I'm pretty much doing it as I can as I go. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've still got, my land payment and that kind of thing, but it's nowhere near like a full build a new house or buy an existing house mortgage or nothing like that. Oh, Miss Amy, was you talking to me? I might have missed a comment. I'm sorry. Let me go back and look. Oh. See you later, Mr. Calvin, if you're still here. I'm sorry I missed that one. Southern Blessed Home said, "Hey, Mr. Mac." Uh, Catherine Pierce, yes, I do have to pay land taxes. That's pretty much any state or anywhere. But 13 and a half acres that I've got now. I started out with just over 7, and I just bought the other 6.5 right next door on the property line. Um, about 2 or 3 months ago, I think, something like that. It might not even be that long, but it's the property taxes ain't bad at all. And like I said, I don't have the only thing I've got here is the tiny, the 3 tiny houses and the land, and that's it. So, Miss Amy, I am gonna think about that. I would have to raise them up off the ground to keep Jack Dog out there from getting into them because he likes getting in anything. But hey, Junkyard, and again, like I say on all my live streams, forget the cigarette, but it's a live stream. Kathleen Fish, where are you at? Yeah, I mean, just like what state? No, I ain't asking for your address or nothing. Southern Blessed Homestead, Mr. Mac, I am tired and sore, but I'm all right, all things considered. Miss Roxanne, I know I need to quit smoking, but they're just so good. Miss Mary Beth Smith, yep, I thought about a gas pump to run water up from the creek, but then again, you've got the piping to get it up here from the creek, and I'm already running a gas power generator just to have power too. So that would almost double my gas bill already, considering I don't even have an actual power pole power run to the property from the grid or anything. My only power right now is my generator out yonder running on gas already. And catch up on my comments right quick. Birmingham, New York, Miss Catherine. Yep. Down here in Tennessee, it's a little bit cheaper than New York. I'll put it this way: property taxes here for me, I don't know about with the extra 6.5 acres I just bought yet because I ain't had to pay taxes on it yet, but it's still under 500. I know it's gonna be under $500 for sure. I'm doubting even close to that for the year on property taxes. Miss Lipple, there's another 6 point something acres right next door to the one I just bought, Miss Lippy. Just saying. It's for last time I checked, it was still available for sale. But it is raw land, no power, no septic, water, nothing, just like I've got. Oh, Miss Lippy, that no, like I said, I have to put back maybe $500 for the 13 and a half acres I've got here, and I'm doubting it's even going to cost that much for the property taxes. If it does, for some reason they go up, it ain't going to be much more than that. Yep, Samson Farms, Nathan, you do got a point. The more you do on the property, like an actual house with a foundation and improvements, and everything, it will raise the taxes. But that's kind of what's saving me right now is technically it's still quote unquote undeveloped property. Let me catch up. Oh my god. Ooh, I got 32 folks in here. Ooh, I feel popular. If I miss anybody's comment, please post it again. I'm not trying to ignore anybody. I'm just kind of having trouble talking and reading the comments at the same time. Oh, thank you, Gemini Homestead. I don't know if that's Miss Lippy or Mr. Buddy, but thank y'all. Southern Country Living. Uh, Mr. Calvin, yes, sir. I'm actually going to be doing a garden update video probably tomorrow, and I'll be showing the little okra sprouts coming in the garden. They ain't producing nothing yet, of course, but they're actually, they're all sprouting up really nice and good and everything. Yes, ma'am, Christopher. It's kind of my point of view too, but it is what it is. Oh, thank both of y'all, Miss Lippy and Mr. Buddy. yeah, Miss Christie, speaking on the property taxes thing, the way I said, I'm already paying. I'll go into it really quick, but I won't go real far into it. I'm already paying for the land. I'm already paying taxes on, well, everything else. Why should I pay taxes for land I bought? But anyway, that's my point of view. That's all I'm going to say about that. Freak Geek, that's actually my light bulb. The only light I've got in the house is behind me. I'm trying to at least keep my head in front of it so it don't blind y'all too much. I know I move a little bit and every once in a while it gets out of here, but that's actually my only light that I've got in my little house at the moment. And the sun's already gone down, so Mr. CB. That's right, Mr. CB. Be very afeared. Andy is live. Along with come here, baby girl dog. Come here. Along with the baby girl dog. Say hey, baby girl dog. All right, go lay down. Good girl. Oh, apparently she wants to say hey some more. I know, good girl. All right, good girl. I know I wake you up. I'm sorry. Let me catch up on my comments right quick. Mr. CB sends you pats on the head. There you go, good girl. Are you happy now? She's happy now, Mr. CB. All right, let me catch up on my comments. Just try to see if I missed anything. Again, if I do miss anything, please just message it, post it again. I ain't trying to miss anything. Hey, Jenny Yantis, if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. Yep, y'all, she does miss the Bodog. She didn't get to hang out with him as much as she wanted to this weekend because we was, well, downright busy. But she'll get to next weekend. Backroads 82, how you doing? Hush up or I'm going to put you outside. Good girl. Food Forest Permaculture, how y'all doing? CG, I am not overdoing it. I can't help this stuff's got to be done. All right, hey, lay down. Lay down, good girl. Sorry, y'all. Baby girl's being a spoiled little rotten dog. B lady, I've been doing pretty much normal stuff. Well, normal stuff for me. I had to get CG blocks delivered. That wasn't a whole bunch, but I said they delivered that on a pallet with a little forklift thing. But I told them over to get her house delivered while he was moving the house and all that, and I told her all the blocks over with the help of a neighbor. But that and getting her moved in, or some of her stuff moved in and all that, and plus keeping my stuff up here, weeding the garden, making sure the creek's at least halfway cut down on my property here, and that kind of thing, so it don't get out of control and all that kind of stuff, and just normal stuff. I'm trying to take it easy. Oh, my Uncle Alan is here. B lady, I don't know when my surgery is going to be yet. I've got a doctor's appointment on Tuesday for another scan they want to do, and then I will find out more then. Other than that, I don't know when they want to do the actual surgery and all that. Again, they want to do another scan thing to make sure I'm technically healthy enough for them to do surgery. Hey, Grandpa Campy. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Food Forest, for permaculture. Uh, Freak Geek. Yep, that's what I got a generator for. If I didn't have a generator, I wouldn't have power. And trust me, I do enjoy power, especially when it's hot outside and I want that AC behind me running. Dave Northwater, I know they won't let me smoke in the hospital. I done tried it. But I don't know about every hospital, but the ones up here will at least give you the nicotine patch while they're in there. And the surgery they want to do on me is at least a day surgery. I have to go in there when they finally schedule it. It'll be, I go in there whenever they schedule it. And everything goes right, I'll get to come home that same day. So now, see, that's what I keep telling everybody, Bub. I could do it myself with just the help of a buddy, but won't nobody listen to me. Miss Roxana, yep, that's you. You can ask my nurses. I gave them all kind of crap about. All right, y'all don't have a smoking room. I know in every John Wayne and Clint Eastwood movie, y'all the doctors had whiskey. Where are them doctors at? Miss B lady, yes, I don't really have like aches and pains other than, whoa, I'll put it to you this way. Uh, Good night, Gemini Homestead. But Miss B lady, other than just like the regular aches and pains working all day, your back's a little bit sore or something like that, depending on what you're doing. Right here, I've got a stent right about in here where they put between my gallbladder and my pancreas. If I overdo it, that really starts hurting, and that's where most of the pain comes from. Back rows, cheap waterbed for my truck is a tarp, and that's it. All right. Good night, Mr. CB. Hope y'all have a safe rest of the holiday weekend. Thank you for coming by. Oh, I know you're a good girl. See, Bub gets it. See, Bub gets it. He says he's bringing whiskey. That's the only medicine I need. I see it feels good enough for John Wayne and Clint Eastwood In all the old westerns, that's all I need. Hey, wanna go outside? Y'all, if you'll excuse me, I've got to open the door to put her back outside. Oh, y'all have to excuse the light behind me for 1 second, y'all. Watch your eyes. I'll be right back. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Come on. Go. There goes the girl. Go. All right, y'all, I'm back. About that. Again, that's part of being live and having a dog. Junkyard, yes, I can drill a well here. The average well around here is about 100 foot or so. I'm just saving my pennies to actually be able to get it done. Back roads, I have thought about that, but the way my water setup is now, I've got buckets that I load right up on the truck and go fill it up from a hose pipe that I keep on the back of the truck from where I get water at the local state park, and then just unload the buckets. That way, well, it works out about the same thing. White Hawk Production, what's the name? I was actually raised in Alabama, and I moved up here to Tennessee. Bought the original land, the original 7 acres I'm living on, right at a year ago. Moved up here. July 4th weekend will make a year I've been living up here in Tennessee from Alabama, but I am not forgetting my Alabama roots. Miss B Lady, I do have help at the moment doing all my water runs and all that. I ain't the only one here. Like I said, my mama and daddy live in other tiny house and all that, so they are helping out with that at the moment while I am technically not supposed to be doing anything. Don't tell the doctors that I ain't exactly listening all the way to them. But that's right, bub. Miss B Lady, Dad's actually been pretty good about handling stuff that when I'm hurting, like when I start hurting, he'll take over for it. All the buckets that we have right now for water are just 5-gallon buckets, so they weigh around 40 or so pounds, give or take a couple a piece. Empty buckets are light, you know what I mean? They're, pick up 3, 4, however many you can fit in a hand. They don't weigh nothing when they're empty. But good night, Mr. Calvin. Thank you for coming by. Hope y'all have a safe rest of the holiday weekend. Good night, Grandpa Campy. Thank you for coming by. Miss B Lady, when the water buckets are full, on a good day, I usually unload 1 in each hand, so that's 2. So 40 gallons in each hand, or 40 pounds in each hand, and tote them from the truck to where we keep them. Back roads, my garden is doing really well. Not really, really good, but pretty good actually. I'm actually going to be doing a garden update video probably tomorrow. I've got about four little baby squashes on my squash plant so far, a couple of baby tomatoes, about 4 or 5 little baby peppers on different pepper plants, and all kind of flowers on the tomatoes and pepper plants. So I'm probably going to be doing a garden update video tomorrow. Oh, Miss B Lady, I've got a total of, I gotta count, 18 water buckets that we keep for water. Excuse me, 18 5-gallon water buckets. And usually we'll get down to around 6 or so 5-gallon buckets, and then we'll go get more. Fill up with water. That way we don't run completely out if for some reason we can't go that day or whatever. You know what I mean? I think I might have missed somebody coming in. Back roads. I wish we could get some rain. It's been close to 2 weeks without rain here. If we had the money to go get the water tank for Tractor Supply, we would. Miss Patty, I'll do that. I will check that out for sure. Brad Tobby, you can send a little bit of that rain down this way. My garden needs it. Hey, McLendon Homestead. Alan, if I can water, if I had to, I can water the garden with my little 5-gallon battery powered shower thing we got out there, but that's a whole lot of garden to water out of 5 gallons, and that's a whole lot of going to get water if you're going through 20 gallons of water when you're toting 5 gallons every time. Yeah, around $100 runs me in gas for my truck for about 2 weeks. Oh, Mr. Nathan, yeah, that would be nice to have a local water tower on your property. Bayou Homestead, yeah, give or take a few dollars, it averages out to around a tank a week. Give or take. Some weeks it's going to be a little more, some weeks it's a little bit less, but usually averages out around $50 to $60 a week in gas just for truck, with going to get water and gas for the generator and supplies, groceries, that kind of thing. Especially considering even the closest gas station is right at almost 10 miles away, one way. Who you hired to clean? Miss Mary Beth Smith. I don't know who you hired to clean out a well. I I know who I'm probably gonna be getting to drill my well, but I don't know if they clean wells or not. They might. I don't know. Bayou Homestead. Yep, I'm about 20 miles or so, give or take, away from Jackson, Tennessee, and the closest gas station is right at about 10 miles away. And that's in just one of the little itty bitty country podunk gas stations. And closest Walmart's clear next county over, and that's a good almost 30-minute drive. Yep, they do have some of the best food. Sometimes Bayou Homestead, but not this one. Not this one. You want to Slim Jims and beef jerky is about the best thing you're gonna get at this gas station. And then getting your gas. Yep, that's right, Sanson Farms and Penson. That's Unless you go to Henderson, the opposite direction, they're both about the same distance, within about half a mile of each other. But I'd rather take all back roads right there to Penson than have to deal with almost downtown Henderson. Junkyard, I am right at about 2 hours east of Memphis. 2 hours east on 40, and then off 40 about, well, a little ways. Nathan, yep, that gas station is better across from the Piggly Wiggly, but I go to that one if I'm that far into Henderson. But if I ain't got if I ain't got if I'm just going to get gas, I ain't gonna make that extra trip that much further just to get gas. You know what I mean? If I'm going to like if I have to go to Piggly Wiggly or get something else anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop at that one. But if I'm going just to get gas, it's gonna be the closest thing I can get to. McLendon Homestead bacon seeds come from bacon bits. They're little baby pigs. They're called piglets. Hey, active agent. I am doing all right. A little bit sore and tired, but I'm good. Junkyard, I am right about halfway between Nashville and Memphis. I think I'm about maybe 20, 30 minutes closer to Nashville than I am from Memphis, but I'm about at that halfway mark in the middle of both of them. Hey, Mo Man. All right, let me catch up on my comments because I think I might have missed a few, or at least try to catch up on them. Oh, Nathan, I didn't know there was a. You talking about the little gas station at the mounds? You talking about like back in the state park? Because they're in the gas station there. If you're talking about the four-way right there as you're going towards the mounds from my house, there ain't a gas station no more. They don't have gas pumps. But there is still a little like convenience store, but they ain't got gas pumps no more. But if there's another one like back up in the actual park there, I didn't know about that one. Haskins Family Vlog, how y'all doing? And again, if I miss somebody's comments, please just comment again. I'm trying to keep up with them, but I ain't the best at it. I thought about starting to breed my rabbits, but I decided against breeding my rabbits till this fall because I don't want to have pregnant rabbits during the heat of the summer. I want to make it as easy on the females as possible. So I'm going to wait till this weekend, or not this weekend, this fall to actually start breeding and having little baby rabbits. Yep, Bub, she is wanting back in, but she has found something to go bark at the moment, and she's back off the door, so I'm going to leave her be. One on 412. Well, I know the closest one I know of to Nathan is right on 45 as you're coming. You know where 197 comes down on 45? Right there. Right there is 197 comes down on 45 and makes that T coming from my house. If you turn left right there, it's the gas station right there on the right as soon as you turn right there on the right as soon as you turn left. And that's the closest one I found anyway. Unless you go, back to Henderson. She's fine. She wanted outside 5 minutes ago. She's got Jack Dog to play with out there. She's just being spoiled. Junkyard, I have got Verizon myself, but nobody's cell phone works out here hardly at all. You have to be standing in just the right spot with the wind blowing just right, hold your mouth just right, just get enough service to maybe get a text message out. It don't matter if you got Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, whatever. And now I am going to let Baby Girl Dog in before she tries to break my door down. Excuse me one more time, y'all. Come on. Are you happy? Watch out. Good girl. All right. Baby Girl Dog says hey. Let me catch back up on my comments here, or try to, anyways. Good night, Southern West Homestead. It's Christy Best. There's another 6-something acres for sale right next door on the other side of the 6.5 acres I just bought. And there's all kind of other between 1 point something acres all the way to 9 and 10 acres all across the county here. McGlendon Homestead, I bought my original 7 acres here right at a year ago, and I have been living up here. It'll be a year in July, so almost a year. It took me a couple of months to actually get set up to be able to move up here after I bought the land, but I'll be actually living up here for a whole year in July. So yeah, last summer was me getting to move and experience my first summer coming from Alabama to Tennessee, and I got to experience my first Tennessee winter off grid last winter. Charlotte Goodwin, I'm actually from North Alabama, but I like it in Tennessee better than I did Alabama just because I don't like the big cities, and I was from a pretty big city in Alabama. So I like it better being out in the country than I did the city a whole lot more. White Hawk production right now, all I've got for heat is propane and a few propane tanks and a buddy heater. But that keeps my little tiny house warm enough to at least be tolerable even in the winter. And we got down to single digits a few times last winter. Oh, okay, Samson Farms. Okay. Ooh, wait, Christmas. I ain't even paying that much, and I'm having to go haul water in 5-gallon buckets. Miss B Lady, that's why I did not want to move out the South. When we started looking for land, I was adamant I am not moving out the South. I don't mind changing states, but I ain't leaving the South. Haskins family, yeah, tell me about it. Walk down to my creek down yonder, and the skeeters will carry you off, breathe fire on your face before they eat you alive. And that ain't even counting the yellow jackets and the hornets and everything else. That garden makeover, I like the snow too. I like seeing pictures of the snow. Pictures are good, I just don't want that. But after about a day's worth of snow, I'm good. I'm done. Well, all right, y'all. I'll tell you what. I've been on here for over an hour already. So it is about 20 till 10 here, and I've got to get my butt in bed because I got a whole lot I need to get done tomorrow. And again, I've been on here over an hour already, so it has been fun, but I do need to get my butt in bed. So bee lady, yes, cold kills bugs, but so does bonfires with smoke. They will run the bugs off at least. Anyways, I'm gonna get my butt in bed, y'all, and get off it. Get off of here. So, hey, Bev JS. Oh, you caught the very tail end of it. Thank you for coming by and stopping by at least. But anyway, thank y'all everybody for coming in, and hope y'all have a safe rest of the holiday weekend. Please remember, hey, again, baby girl's going off. Sorry about that. Please remember what. Please remember what Memorial Day is really about, y'all. So anyways, thank y'all for coming by, and well, good night, everybody. Be safe. God bless, and I will see y'all on the next video. Thanks, y'all.